books that I really thoroughly enjoyed in 2022. Hey, so I read 50 books in 2022. For me, that's amazing because I have 3 children. I work and, you know, get them from clubs to clubs and that. But yeah, I thought I'd talk today about just the 6 of them. I did enjoy a few more, but these ones, they really stood out for me. The first one is Plague Stones by James Brogden. Trish and her family make a fresh start by moving home after a very traumatic break-in at their old home. But Trish and her family, they start to see the ghost of a young girl who keeps appearing and disappearing. They find out that their new home is has a boundary stone in their garden. This stone marks how far into the town that the victims of the Black Plague can come. But what does this girl want? Why does she keep appearing? Why does she keep vanishing? Does she need help, or is it revenge she's after? Again, this is my 3rd James Brogden book that I've read, and he doesn't disappoint me at the moment. So yeah, this was a great read if you're into ghostly goings on and a bit of mystery behind things. This is a book for you. The second book I quite enjoyed was The Castle of Tangled Magic by Sophie Anderson. Orla needs to save her home. The home is her castle, this one. So she has to step into another land where all the magic is tangled and it's being held by a scheming wizard. Orla needs to help free this magic from this one-eyed king in order to save her home before her castle crumbles and any of her family or friends, even her new friends that she's made in the other land, anything happens to them, they get destroyed or disappear. She's only 13. But yeah, it's a young adult, very young adult. I think it's age 9, category of 9 to 12. But I don't care. I quite enjoy these. It's a fantasy. And I've read The Girl That Speaks Better and I thoroughly enjoyed that. But yeah, if you're after an easy read fantasy as an adult, I recommend this. The next one is Graceling by Christine Cashaw. This is a world of people where they are born with a skill, or as it's called, known there as a Graceling. Katza carries the Graceling of killing. She's a very strong woman. She can kill very easy. She stumbles upon a kidnapping of an old man and she wants to know why. She doesn't like having this Graceling of killing. She wants to leave it behind. So she sets upon to find out why this old man, who he is and why he was kidnapped. She meets Poe in the process, who, like her, has a bit of a Graceling for he's strong and he kills as well. They run into some trouble. Poe gets very badly injured and he wants to stay behind while Katza saves this young girl. She carries her over these mountains in like minus probably the strongest part of the winter where it's very cold. Because she shows she's a strong woman, she survives that, and so does the child. The little girl, I can't remember her name, but she's the cousin of Poe, who is actually royalty. Katza, she goes back to get Poe, who's set up home in a cave. And she wants to know why he doesn't want to come home. All of a sudden something's happened and he doesn't want to come home. I thoroughly, really love this. I didn't think I would. So this year I'm determined to read Fire, Bitter Blue and Windkeep. Bitter Blue, that's it. Bitter Blue is the name of Poe's cousin, Bitter Blue. So yeah, I think the story about Bitter Blue would be more focused on her as she grows up, I think. But yeah, if you're a fantasy lover, this series, I think I'm gonna like this series. So yeah, this is another one you need to read. The next one was a thriller, The Maidens by Alex Michael Dials. It is about Mariana, who is she's a grieving widow, And out of the blue one day she gets a upsetting call from her niece Zoe, who's at Cambridge University, to say that one of her friends has been murdered. Very upset, Mariana goes to the university to comfort her niece, and then she sort of takes it onto herself to find out why her friend was murdered, what happened. She starts pointing fingers at one of the professor who teaches Greek tragedy, because he has a group of girls called the Maidens who meet up every now and again. She seems to think he has something to do with it, because not just her friend gets murdered, but another one as well. So yeah, if you like thriller and a bit of mystery, whodunit sort of thing, I recommend this one. The next one is The Children God Forgot by Graham Masterson. This is the second Graham Masterson book I have read. It follows Jerry Pardo, DC Jerry Pardo and DS Jamila Patel on another strange case. Gemma is an engineer who works in the tunnels under London and in the sewers, and one day her and a team are down there as normal when it's plunged into darkness. Then they see these strange green luminous lights, and Gemma swears she sees these glowing children down there. Bits of bodies are starting to be found in the tunnels, and these ghostly figures are quite seen on the street, sort of children with a bit of abnormality about them. So yeah, who are these children? Why are they finding body parts in the sewers and these what they call fatbergs? Yeah, so this is a bit of a, I find like an X-File vibe, which is quite funny actually, because I was thinking about it, and someone in this book referred to Pardo and Patel as Mulder and Scully. So if you like anything like X-Files, paranormal, Graham Masterson books are for you. And finally, probably my number one read of 2022 was Christine by Stephen King. Arnie buys a 1958 Plymouth Fury, which he names Christine. Arnie gets obsessed with the car. He does her up, fixes her up, cleans her. Basically, it's like his girlfriend, even though he has a girlfriend. He becomes so obsessed with it. Arnie then gets bullied by Buddy and his friends, and they destroy Christine. But Christine is able to fix herself, and she repairs herself, and then she begins killing Buddy and his bully friends one by one. And determined to stop the car, Christine, Arnie and his best mate Dennis just try to destroy Christine, because that's the only way that she will stop with the murders. Now, I've been reading a lot of Stephen King, because I do like Stephen King's writing, but I think Christine is probably now my second favourite Stephen King book. This is quite a thick book, but I flew through it quite quickly in a couple of weeks. So yeah, this one definitely is my favourite 2022. So yeah, these are all the books that I read. Well, not all the books, but these are my favourite 6 of 2022. Then let's see what 2023 brings this year. So yeah, stay tuned, because my next video after this one will probably be what I will be starting to read in 2023 and in January. So yeah, I mean, you can leave a comment below of what you started reading. How many books did you manage to read last year, and what was your favourite? So yeah, see you again soon. Bye.